What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hey, we got a new team to show off tonight.
What's up, guys?
Hey, okay. Got to turn down the audio. So, hey, I'm going to actually dive into a little gameplay here. The Masscomm Earls. This is a team that my brother ended up creating a while back. They're up for download if you have College Football 25. You can see their little uniforms here. I couldn't tell you what Masscomm even means. I think it's Massachusetts Communications. I don't know. But you'd have to ask Little Broski. But pretty cool uniforms, pretty basic. But yeah, an Earl is a type of sandwich. And we are going to play as them to show them off. So, of course, if you download... Or if you search, I should say, if you search Gold Glover 9, they might be under Gold Glover 09. You can find the Masscomm Earls. Aren't they cool? Aren't they just sweet looking? Audio's good, I think. Let's check it out. Okay, audio seems good. The Elgato audio, though, is not currently going here, so let me get that figured out. I think we've got it as analog audio, so let me get that fixed up real quick and we will dive in. So I wanted to just throw this gameplay in the background as I talk to you guys about the it's under analog audio. Okay, so we should be set here. I want to talk to you guys about the channel moving forward and a little update here regarding that. So let's just get that properties thing open here one more time. Configure video here. Yep. We're not going to select that audio. Still waiting on Elgato to pop up here for that. Yeah, 1 second, guys. 1 second here. Gotta figure this thing out. Might need to get some headphones in, huh? If that's the issue here with analog audio. So I want to talk to you guys real quick about the channel update here. And kind of what to expect moving forward as we go into the new year. And something that I have come across. There we go. There's the audio. Sweet. Okay. So something I've come across here in my time streaming and content creating and doing all this. I just feel like franchise or dynasty content in general just starting to lean in a different way, a different route. And I know that I've talked to you guys a lot about the direction of a channel and what you're kind of hoping to see in the future. Come here. Go down, boy. And I'm open to anything at this point. But I think the big thing that you guys love, especially with this channel, is all the custom teams, right? That's kind of what we've been known for the last couple of years. So what we're going to do to kind of help spread out the love, we're going to be creating teams like Masscomm. And we're going to be actually posting these teams for download. Limited time download. Because there's only so much space. Oh, shoot, they faked me. They faked me out. There's only going to be so much space on our system, our console, our space, what TeamBuilder allows for for us to house all these teams, right? I think it's 32. You only get 32 slots. So if you happen to be one of those viewers that downloads a team that we've created, you might be one of the very few that has that team that other people might not, you know? So it's like, basically it's like a GG9 exclusive. That's kind of what I'm getting at. And I'm not saying that we will... Is that going to be block? No, dang. Almost a missed field goal. Guy makes it. So I think it might be pretty cool. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It might be kind of cool of a, you know, a different little addition to the channel, to the content here. And you guys will get like a little hype trailer. We might even go live or something like this to reveal the team. Of course, players like Tyler Olsen, the quarterback, or Scooter Page, the wide receiver, McLawler, all those guys, you know, they're going to be pretty standard. Keontae Tyson, those guys. So you just be able to rename those players as you see fit. Little spin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Little move. Huh? Yeah, yeah, yeah. There you go. Let me just read the chat here real quick. We've got JD Weeks in the house. T. Clink says Goldie. Oh, good point there, JD. Massachusetts Commerce, I think. Yeah, you might be right. Look at him. He's so smart. Oh, no! Almost a pick. Let's see. Mitchell Simmons is in here. Titus, sup, dude? Been watching some of your series on and off. Oh God, he mentioned the series that shall not be named. I'm kidding. I'm over that. I'm way over that stuff. That's in the past. That is long gone. I was being a little baby about it. JD Weeks is now online. Yes, he is, Owen. Kate Osborne. It's been way too long since I watched this channel. Come on, man. Welcome back. Rush. Get down. There you go. We're scoring a touchdown, and then we'll call it. We'll win this game here. Heel Boy's in here, too. Team builder concept. What's the pitch here with it? Well, we have a Pack 16 team builder conference. You should watch that, Heel Boy. Long-time viewer. I'm calling him out. Long time. Ooh, something. Hey, something to look at for the Earls. Watch the helmet here. Watch the helmet. So you've got Masscomm on the side, but take a look over here. Did you guys see this? It's his face. It's the bread man. It's the bread. Look at that. He's just great. He's just great. I love it. Let's see if we can pick up this first down right here. Maybe a little play action. What do you think? What do you think? PA double post. Two high safeties. Let's see if we can fool those linebackers. We've got to watch and see which safeties are going to come down. Ooh, we got one. We got one right here. We got one right here. Come on. Come on. Get a big move. Nice. It's not All-American. I get it. But kind of back to what this video is about, guys. Channel update time. I think we might have Williamson, by the way. A little fade. A little fade here. Yeah, right here. Watch. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there! Oh. So, channel update. I ask you guys for feedback a lot. A lot. And you guys have been gracious and, you know, giving me some feedback and kind of what you'd like to see on the channel moving forward. And a lot of that I've come through with, and a lot of it I haven't come through with. Going into next year, so 2025. Ah, no! Going into next year, 2025, we're not going to be making throws like that. What was open here? I could have gone, swung it to the running back. And we could have gotten number 9 right there too. Instead, I went to the back of the end zone. Dummy! Dummy. Let me actually go into, so I can actually talk to you guys. Okay? Yeah, slow. Hold on. We'll do end of game. Okay. Let me turn this thing down. Let me actually be able to talk to you guys. So, you've seen the Masscomm Earls a little bit here in gameplay. Hope you guys enjoy them. Again, you can download these for searching up Gold Glover 09, and then you'll be able to search for those and download the teams that we've created. So moving forward, for these custom teams, we're going to try to knock out at least 2 new teams every week. Might end up with the holidays kind of coming around here. It might have to be like 2 teams every 2 weeks or something. Like maybe it's just going to be 1 team a week. Little Broski and I wanted to get back to kind of getting those creative juices going a little bit and giving you guys a little something for your loyalty to the channel, your viewership for the channel. And if we were able to create teams and new teams, getting those creative juices flowing again, we might be able to rebuild another conference. Might be teams focused on the Eastern Seaboard. You know, we might be able to do kind of like a new Big East, maybe an ACC style of team builder conference, and then by the time that those teams are built, maybe the Pac-16 is done, right? Maybe we got through enough seasons through that conference. So that's kind of the thought process, and maybe we'll go live and play against each other with our 2 teams, have a little fun that way. On stream, you guys can get to see those teams in action. Big play here. Oof, all the way down to the 40, even more. Goodness gracious, down to the 30. Big pitch and catch there. Running back, Tyson, going long. So yeah, so we'll be able to do that. So that's something that we're going to look forward to. Now, as far as like content goes, as far as a schedule is concerned, I've been awful at keeping a schedule, and I know that I've been awful with that. I think going forward, Tuesdays and Fridays, we're going to have MLB The Show days here on the channel. That's going to start again. That's going to start with MLB 25 when that comes out. So we'll still do content there. We'll still do Pac-16 on Thursdays and Sundays. And Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm just completely off. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing no videos posting or anything like that. Maybe I might do some YouTube shorts, some TikTok posts, Instagram posts, X posts, things like that with video. Just to kind of keep that part of the content rolling out. But as far as videos are concerned, Tuesdays, Fridays, MLB The Show days. Mondays and Wednesdays are off. Thursdays and Sundays, Pac-16. And then on Saturdays, I think then at that point we see a touchdown here, by the way. The away team is winning. The away team for Masscomm up by 2 scores. Nice throw. Saturdays are going to be kind of fun because I feel like we can actually get to do something to break up the monotony from all the long-standing series. So when I'm doing Pac-16 on Thursdays and Sundays, that's a long-standing series. It's a series that's going to take a while to get through, right? We have a lot of fun with that. And then MLB The Show 25, when that comes out, of course, that's going to have a long-standing series, right? So to kind of break it up, Saturdays we can actually go live, we can stream. And I'm actually eyeing to stream any sports game out there. It doesn't matter if it's retro, it doesn't matter if it's a current game out there like College Football 25. Saturday nights will be stream nights. And again, we can even make it a stream series. Heck, I'm not even like going to limit myself. It might be an NFL Blitz entire season run with the 1990 8 Detroit Lions, that type of thing, you know? Something like that on NFL Blitz. Maybe it could be backbreaker, it could be all-pro football, it could be NBA or college hoops, 2K, what was it, 2K8 or something? Anything. Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey, I don't care what it is. It could be NHL 25, it just doesn't matter. Sports game, any and all, up for grabs Saturday nights. And what I kind of want to do is to get you guys involved into that. I want you to be able to vote on what you'd like to see. So then that way, oh, we got to pick. Don't go the other way, man. Go! I want you guys to be involved in that. So basically, like every Monday, I'm going to make a community post and ask you guys, you know, hey, here's what we're planning. Here's kind of the games on tap that I'm thinking about streaming for Saturday night. Vote on what you want to see. So that, of course, that's going to matter if we're going to do like a stream series. Then you can kind of expect that that's going to be posted every Saturday night. But voting on like a one-off something or other, you know, like, oh, you want to do like Wayne Gretzky's 3D hockey, or you want to do NFL Blitz, you know, a retro day. I might post on a Monday morning to say, hey, Saturday night, what do you want to see? And then from there, we'll figure out what the community wants to do. Another fun thing is if that game allows for multiplayer, I might be able to play against you guys. That might be something fun to do on a Saturday night too. Like for College Football 25, I might be able to play against you guys. Do like a community challenger type deal. I might get my butt kicked more often than not, but it'll still be kind of fun to get you guys involved into a stream and like just rebuild the community. That's kind of why I titled, everybody loves these long-form rebuilds these days with franchise and dynasty content. Let's rebuild a freaking YouTube channel. That's where I'm at with it. Touchdown here to, I believe, the tight end. But that's where I'm at with it. Rebuild a YouTube channel. That's the ultimate challenge right there. So let me see what you guys are saying here in the live stream here. Heelboy says the 32-team concept, you just highlighting custom created teams. I don't know what you mean, Heelboy. I don't think you can do you can't import 32 teams. You can create 32 teams and hold them, but you can't do 30. You can't import 32. I don't believe. I think you're maxed out at 16. Nope. I will never do another XBA concept. Nope. Never, never, never. Nope. Never gonna happen. Okay, so not too many comments here. Let's see. Mitchell Simmons says, I would like to do that and play you in something that would be cool. Yep, for sure. Titus says more NHL content would be cool. Yeah, I mean that might be something that we do on like a Saturday stream or something. But you know, I gotta be honest with you guys. Like I'm really enjoying. I've been going live on my first-person shooter channel, The Underdog, and I've been doing a lot of Call of Duty on that. I'm having a lot of fun with it. First-person shooters kind of like my thing, where more of the personality starts to come out. A lot of the sports gaming content, I feel. Another pick. God dang, dude, this game. This is why College Football 25 has so much. I have a love-hate with it so much because it's not football. It's not real football. There's so many interceptions. Good Lord. But yeah, I love first-person shooters. I just can't seem to find it in the day and age of YouTube today. I can't seem to find a way to post shooter content here on this main channel with sports content. Like the algorithm will hate this channel for that. So we obviously can't even think about doing that down the road. So kind of what I'm saying is that for this GG9 channel for sports related content, I'm noticing a trend with other bigger creators. They're focused, the ones that do it really well. Let's put it that way. The ones that do it really well really focus on storyline, and that's what I want to drive more for our series down the road. Whether that's MLB The Show 25, whether that's, another college football series. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that with the Pack 16 as one guy. So maybe, in the spring at some point when Pack 16 is over, we'll do something else with another team builder team, a solo run, and I just focus more on story. Story. Very heavily focused on storyline. It's more like you start from point A, you end at point Z. That's the video, right? A lot of people are posting 1 year rebuild videos, that type of thing, and then they go to year 2, the next video, year 3, the next video after that. Takes a little while, takes a little bit longer to get those videos created and posted, but I think it just gives you more bang for the buck versus hanging out for 30 minutes and watching 1 week of highlights, and then, what are you left with, right? You got to come back the next time to get the next week, and it's just very slow moving. So, and I get it. This day and age, people's attention spans are a lot shorter. They want to get the bang for the buck. They want to get the value. They want to get the payoff. Just look at anybody. Look at all the big creators' episode 1s. Look at the episode 1s, and then go all the way down to episode 50 at the end of the playlist. Look how much the views have dropped off from episode 1 to episode 50. It happens to everybody, but for a semi-smaller creator like myself, you start episode 1 with 2,000 views. That's the ceiling. How low is the floor gonna get? That's what you gotta think about. And of course, how much effort that you put in is going to equate to how long that series goes. And I've just felt like for a little while this channel has struggled to keep people invested and keep people interested. So there's got to be some sort of change that happens, and I think going forward into next year, I'm really going to be heavily invested into making those changes, because I care about this channel, I care about the community way too much to just kind of go the same route and just basically just be okay with how things have gone. And it's, by comparison to where it's been, it's kind of dead. Like, let's be real, it's kind of dead. So some changes will be made, and I want you guys to be a part of that. So of course, I'm always looking for feedback to try to get better, to try to get this content better. Be kind of self-aware too. Like when you're watching other creators, just kind of think of, why do I like this so much? And what could I do to make Goldie's content better? Because I'm looking to you guys. This channel would not be where it is today without you. So without that feedback. And a lot of times some people might hang out for a couple minutes here on a live stream, or they might hang out for a couple minutes on a video, and then they just hear something that just caught them off guard. They didn't really like that. They didn't like the deep dive analysis on Pixel People, or they might not like the fact that I'm calling it like a broadcast when I'm the one actually pushing the buttons. That's been a complaint for a while. But it's just those types of things that, if you're self-aware and you're giving that feedback, you're giving that criticism, that obviously goes a long way. And letting me figure you guys out. Letting me figure out what you like, what you don't like. How can I make that content better that way? So, this is a blowout. The away team up 24 to Zippo. That's crazy. Titus says, maybe it'd help to do title videos by season, and try to do little recaps, make it feel feasible to hop on at any point. Yep, sure, true thing. I'd say you make great content. I enjoy it, and your strengths are definitely the unique teams and storytelling. Your commentary is treating like a real sports is great. Well, I appreciate that commentary comment there. Chinbeard says, I'm a turd for saying it, but schedule consistency is important. You're not a turd. That's the thing, Chinbeard. I welcome the feedback. I welcome the criticism. I want it. I'm like begging for it at this point. I think of things. If you guys haven't figured me out by now, I'm a pretty black and white person. So when it comes to something like this, it's objectively clear to me. It's very black and white. The channel used to be pretty good, and now it's kind of dead. So there's no hurt in my feelings about it. It just is what it is, right? I look at the production, I look at the performance, I look at everything like that, and I say, okay, it's just got to get better. It's got to improve somehow. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results, right? So I welcome that type of feedback. You're not going to hurt my feelings if you say things like that. I might challenge you on some things, you know. I might challenge you on your take, and we can have a discussion, but that's how I come to a conclusion. That's how I come to answers on how I'm going to fix it, or what am I going to do to make it better, you know. Otherwise, you just come in and you throw stuff at the wall and you see what sticks, and it's not a true fix, you know. I want to get down to the heart of the issue and figure out what it is I can do to get it better, what I can do to make it work. Look at this dude. Look, this is what I'm talking about, guys. It's not real football. It's how many interceptions does this dude have? It's the same quarterback. One is up 31-0. The other one has thrown like what, 5 interceptions? It's not real football. It's not real football. Just Mr. Love. By the way, Just Mr. Love has a lot of what I kind of want to do. On his X account, yeah, he's got 5 interceptions. 5 interceptions. I think it was a Kansas City Royals franchise, right? I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure it was Kansas City Royals. Let's just jump ahead here to end of game here still. This game's over, by the way. They're not coming back. But on his X account, he actually posts these little summaries about his Kansas City Royals franchise, what they're up to, how they're doing, the performance. He kind of, like, if you haven't watched the video, then that kind of gets you in to watching the video. That's perfect. It's great. It's something that I should definitely be doing, but I don't do it. I don't know if I'm lazy or what, but that's really cool that he does that. So if you guys like that type of stuff, then you definitely need to follow Just Mr. Love. Snails, that's Gang Chung. I say EA, that's Fight Club. Yeah, I'm not really into Fight Club. Mitchell Simmons, maybe do challenges like small rebuilds for NFL teams. Yeah, an RB team, Bengal. Kook says this is bad. Maybe a league where subs or patrons can own a team. That's been talked about for a little while. You know, maybe that's something that I throw out there down the road. I don't know how often it would post. It probably wouldn't be a regular post, because the thing, if you get other people involved, you're kind of seeing it. Excuse me. You're kind of seeing it a little bit there with Pack 16. Those guys are on it. And then that way I'm able to get their gameplay. I'm able to, like, knock a video out and post a video for you guys every single week. Like, that takes a lot of work. So if you could imagine having a league full of all of the community, I got a lot of people to contact. I got a lot of people to kind of keep up on and make sure that they're getting their game done, getting their recruiting done, their free agency done, stuff like that, right? If it was done in, like, a Madden league, that type of thing. So online user leagues with community is always really tough. Let's see, 31-0, crying face. My favorite series, plural, are the league-based ones: Cajun 6, GGBL, XHL. So many storylines viewer can follow. Also individual player ones, following career. Oh, EA FC is soccer. I said it was Fight Club. Football club. God. Just Mr. Love says, I don't deserve praise for that. No, man. Yes, you do. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Something that I should be doing. Let's see. Just to clarify, my idea is that they could maybe influence decisions. Okay, so kind of like the XHL. Like we had those ambassadors, those ambassador type roles. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, that would be... I mean, XHL worked for a little while. I just think that hockey content, I look at the bigger hockey creators, it's not really comparable to a Madden creator or a college football creator, right? Just NHL kind of struggles with that. Very close-knit community, very tight community. But it's just the potential audience out there is not as big. But so I think you get a lot of people that are really dedicated if you did another NHL series like that. So I think you're right. I would have to make time for it. Mitchell says yes. Hockey content is hard. Says Gang Chung. Hockey is tough. Very select audience, says Mitchell. Yep, it is. But if you did something like that for college football would be really hard because you got a lot of recruiting to do. Hey, I want to spend points on here. Or I want to. It gets really specific. I want to put 25 contact friends and family over here, and I want to put social media on there for 5 and offer visit over here. And no, never mind. Don't visit over there. Visit this guy. But it's just oof. Yowza. That would be tough. That'd be tough. So no badminton or curling content. I mean, I could do it. Is he throwing another pick? 6 interceptions. This is not football. This is not football. Get this man out of the game. 6 interceptions, boys. One of them was my own. So. My God, 6 picks. Yeah. World Championship chase tag content is demanded. I believe it. I'm not going to score another one. It's going to be 45-0. Holy crap, dude. It's the same quarterback. Like, that's what doesn't make any sense. It's the same quarterback, and they're on the road. It's like it just completely flipped. It's reversed. There's got to be a momentum engine in this game. Just has to be. But anyway, guys, so, I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about tonight. I just wanted to talk to you about an upload schedule, the style of content that I'm looking to post in the future, and channel points. That's the third thing. How do you guys feel about channel points? Let it rip. Let me have it here. Do you like the idea? Do you like playing in channel points? Does you not care? Is it just something extra that's hard to keep track of? Do you not know how they work? Like, I want to figure that out because I feel like it's a cool concept. I feel like it kind of separates this channel from other channels, but I just feel like there's not enough people playing in it, and I don't know if it's because people don't understand it or they just don't care. Because if they don't care, then I don't want to do it anymore. If they don't understand it, maybe it needs more marketing. Maybe it needs more education, quote unquote education, so you guys know like what it is and how it works. Yeah. So that's kind of what I'm struggling with a little bit right now is that I want to grow. I want the channel to be where it used to be. I appreciate what we've done here as a community. I think it's a different type of community. It's a different channel. Really extremely based on the creativity, right? Custom teams, leagues, stuff like that. But that's just not it's tough, man. It's tough because then you don't want to be like every other YouTuber. You want to be different. But at what cost? I think it's actually crazy how nobody likes, like, there's not enough people that love the concept of a team builder conference. I thought that series was going to pop off. I really did. I thought it was going to be very XBA-like. I mean, for God's sakes, Big 12 performed better than Pac 16. So I don't know what it is. I think it's kind of like I said at the very beginning when this game came out, is that there's going to be the game is so huge that there's going to be so many new creators, even just smaller creators. Doesn't matter, sports gaming creators out there that will get popular because of this game. So now what you're doing is you're like increasing the competition pool for the same viewer, right? There's only so many viewers that are going to be viewing college football content. So like you got to hit it hard, and you got to somehow luck into it a little bit. And I feel like maybe possibly that's what happened at Pac 16. It just got kind of lost in the shuffle, and I just think we're going to have to just keep keep driving up interest in college football 25 content. And I think that creating these 2 new teams every week will help us do that. So that's another thing I wanted to mention, guys. And as we get close to the end of the third quarter here, I think that's pretty much going to do it for the stream. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Channel points are cool, but it needs to be explained, and also more incentives for getting them, like a long-term reason to accumulate them. Yep, stream on Twitch for discoverability. I like it's just college football. Oh, I think it's just it's current state. Honestly, I think people lost their hype for the game. You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong. Like, it wasn't even nominated for one of the big awards. Biggest anticipation coming out after 10 years of a layoff, and I think you're onto something there. I just think that the interest is just dead on the game. It's too easy on All-American. Heisman is way too difficult. Because it's not football. At the end of the day, it's not football. We got a 45-0 game here after 6 interceptions. These are all default All-American sliders. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys see it. You see it. You saw it live here, right? I don't know. But, yeah. Sports games in general seem to make it hard to make proper new ideas. Yep, true that. Just Mr. Love. EA is the problem, to be honest. $1 billion company. Yeah, $1 billion company, crappy product. That's what you get. EA Sports. In the 90s, it's in the game. Yeah, no joke. Maybe it's going to come back down to doing some mods, you know, like ESPN 2K5. You can mod that game to crap. I wonder if it's going to that. Creating an entirely custom pro league from there. You know, these are things that I love to do. And I know it's just extra creativity. But yeah, I think the Saturday streams, I'm really wanting to attack this channel direction. Aggressive in some areas, but conservative in others. I don't want to totally rock the boat on the games that I'm uploading, right? Because I want to still be kind of known for college football content and MLB The Show content. That's what we do here. Was the 2 main big pieces there. Sometimes Madden, sometimes NHL. Depends on how I'm feeling. Oh yeah. Rock the Heisman pose. Down 45-6, bro. Rock the Heisman pose. Ugh. But the Saturday streams will kind of break that up, make it a little bit more fun, add to the mix of games that we can play that'll be fun for the community. So we'll do that on Saturdays. Take a little extra time off. Mondays and Wednesdays are off for me. I'm not going to post a video. More social media type of stuff. TikTok, Instagram. Kind of really work those, get more discoverability, right? Drive some more viewers into the YouTube channel on Mondays and Wednesdays. Maybe, again, that's an editing day. You can do that. And then, as far as the style goes, is again, like, really, really hone in on the storytelling. You know, I think Hurricane does that really well. I think T&J does that really well. T&J, I've never spoken to Hurricane. I'm sure he's a good dude. But I've got a good relationship with T&J. Love that guy. And he does it really, really well. You know, it's something that when I first got into YouTube, I came across his content. I think it was a Milwaukee Brewers franchise, or it might have been the Mariners back in 2017. I was listening to him, and I was listening to how he did it. And, of course, he's gotten better over time. And I'm like, you know, I think I could do this too. So I kind of modeled my content after his, and like, oh, this is kind of how you do it, you know? This is kind of how you are creating the content, right? Off a sports franchise. So T&J has been kind of that mentor for me there for a little while. But those guys do it really well. They focus on the storyline, really drive that home. They present everything to you inside the video. And I feel like a lot of times what I've been doing is not that. I've been cutting up highlights. You might get a highlight reel for a week or two, And then it's, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video that we'll post in like five more days. You know, see you then. See you then. But there's no lead in to the next week. You don't know how we're setting up for the next week when we play the Ravens or the Chiefs or something like that, right? Or we play Michigan or Ohio State. There's no setup at all. It's just, I'll see you guys in the next one. And that just doesn't do it anymore. It's just not how viewership is anymore. So again, moving forward, the style that I want to bring to you guys is longer form videos every week of gameplay, or even like looking at MLB The Show, every game of gameplay, specifically really hard-hitting sports center style of highlights, enough to fill in the blanks so you can kind of figure out what happened in the game and really drive those stories. Drive the story. Story driven. Make the video be worth it for your viewership. Like, you want to spend 40 minutes on a video that's long form to me. You want to spend 40 minutes on a video. You know from point A to point Z what has gone on, and you feel satisfied in all that, right? That you want to be hyped up for the next one. And I don't feel like I've done that. I feel like I've under-delivered for quite a while with our franchise and Dynasty content when it comes to that. So, yeah. So, again, upload schedule, be a little bit kind of pulled back a little bit. 2 days off. 2-day uploads per week for college football. 2-day uploads per week for MLB with a Saturday night stream. So, yeah. That's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and again, if you got something that you feel like you need to suggest to me, please do it. I'm always open to it. I'm always open to that criticism. Again, I might challenge you on some things, but we can have. That's why we talk. That's why we talk. We like to discuss around here. Let's see what you guys are saying here in the chat. Football club is super moddable too. Please take that into consideration. Upgraded. How are they getting blown out by 45? I don't know, man. It's because it's freaking not football. Carbon copy game after year, making a small tweak here and there. Yep, exactly. Upgraded grunt. I mean, if you try to make a pro league or another NCAA, then why not use the NCAA 06? I have played with the 06 mod. I've got a tutorial that I can refer back to. That was actually it's actually pretty easy too. It's a lot easier to mod in that game. It takes time, takes some dedication, but it's actually pretty easy. It's a lot easier than College Football Revamped. I'll say that much. Saturday streams should be done on Twitch. Can just record it and post it later on GG Extra if you feel like. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Let's see. Yes, 100%. Upgraded. 100%. NCAA 06 has great gameplay and it's fun to watch. It's one of the best college football games out there. Mitchell Simmons, not the expert, does the storytelling. Yep, he does too. I should have mentioned Drewski, for sure. I have a good relationship with Drew. Yep, TNJ is actually amazing in storylines. I've tried to create a mini podcast based on my Giants franchise back in that series, and it was a hit and miss. Maybe you can make that work. Yeah, I find it. I don't know. I'm gonna say this like very in an endearing way. I don't mean to say this as like a knock, because I am this person. I'm a franchise nerd. Okay, like I treat myself. I'm role playing. Like that's basically what making these type of videos is. It's role playing. I'm the GM. I'm the guy in charge, or I'm the podcast radio host. It's just role playing. I feel like that's sometimes what a content creator has to do. Is it's role-playing. And I think there's a lot of people out there that are just not interested in franchise content, and it's been building for a decade, you know? The lack of interest in franchise or dynasty content has been building for a decade because of the packs and that whole concept, right? Ultimate Team, Diamond Dynasty, stuff like that. And that's a very a more real thing, because you're not role playing at that point. You're just collecting cards, you're building a team, and like you're not living in Fantasyland. So I feel like we as a community kind of look down upon in that way, because we're looked at like franchise nerds because we're doing the broadcast of like I'm user controlling this quarterback and I threw 6 interceptions, but I'm not calling it like it is. I'm calling it like that's the pixel guys who did it. He threw the 6 picks, even though everybody and their mother knows that I'm the one who did it, right? So I think a podcast idea is amazing, but I feel like what you're alluding to is the hit and miss thing, is that there's just a lot of people that don't. They don't think that that's cool. There's a very niche audience that thinks that that's a cool idea. I'm one of those people that thinks it's cool. So, yeah, I totally get it. Very, very, very hit and miss type deal. But it adds to the storyline of your franchise, and it's a cool way to do it. Gangshan says, good night. I'll see you later, man. Kook says, get the record. Get your brother to help with the story. Yep. Used to watch a lot of GG. Oh, good game, bro. But he's continued that college series way too long. Hard to not watch, though. Yep, good game, bro is good, too. But Mr. Love. Brothers uploads are always tough for me. Voices are so similar. It is true. There is a slight difference if you can really get into that. I suppose that's true. Game developers not focusing on their franchise. Yep, exactly. Maybe to get people involved, have viewers as podcast guests. That could work. Mr. Love, well, you have such a wider range audience than I do. That's why I think you could make it work. I mean, hey. I don't know. It was a dominating game here, 45-7. The Earls won. 6 interceptions. Absolutely brutal. And again, it's the same players. This man was 8 of 21 for 38%. And then this man was 13 of 17 for 3 touchdowns. So it's very, 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 very different. Very different. Same guy, different results. Let's see. Upgraded grunt. What I want to do in the future, if I can, is, or what I done is I made a custom scoreboard for custom mini NCAA league with 23 custom schools. Or added more to the presentation in a way similar to the AFL. made momentum broken. Close game. This is just Mr. Love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, that's pretty cool, Grunt. That's pretty sweet. If you've got the ability to do it, then yeah, 100% by all means. By all means. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the stream tonight, guys. Just about 50-minute little stream here is some gameplay. Again, if you have College Football 25, you want to look for that team, just search up Gold Glover 09. And actually, let's just go over here to the download center, and you will see that we have, let's do a search. You can do username, again, Gold Glover. It's amazing how many people get that wrong. They say it's Gold G Lover. And there are all of your teams right there. So Ardmore, 159 downloads. Wichita State should not be in there, but yeah, so you got all your Pack 16 teams up there for download. If you haven't yet, then they're up there. But every 2 weeks, Little Broski and I are going to try to knock a couple teams out, and you'll see them here, and then we'll try to go live and play with them as their debut, so to speak. Like, you can head out to CFB 25 and be able to download some new teams, That'll be kind of fun for the community, I'm sure. Then again, maybe eventually down the road we get to 16 more teams that would be able to make a new conference, an ACC, or something like, I don't know, like a Sun Belt or something like that. I just can't see us like taking over the Big Ten or taking over the SEC or something like that. It's got to be a conference that makes more sense, if you will. None of this makes sense. These teams have always existed. We're in a different universe. That's why Albuquerque and Fresno A&D are playing in the championship game, and they've always existed. Yes, 100%, Mr. Love. Good to chat. Oh yeah, so Sedona State, by the way, Chimbeard, that it was created by Diabolist. So you'll just want to search for Coyotes in the keywords, or you want to search for Sedona State, probably more specific. Search for Sedona State, and they should be there. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. So moving forward, to just kind of close this thing up, upload schedule will change, be a little bit different, a little bit more laid back, not as stringent, not as strict, although I do have these specific days that I want to upload, but it's going to be more condensed. It'll be easier for me to follow. It'll be easier for you guys to follow. And the style of video is gonna change. So again, not these 2-week uploads of football and then no lead into the next week's, or not creating storylines. It's going to be more story driven, and it will give you more bang for your buck after every time you watch. So that's a new style that we're going to go for. How long those videos are, I'm not really sure. I'm going to try to keep them to like 40 minutes. They could be an hour long. I don't know. But that's kind of all the rage these days, is making long form content. So I want to kind of be different. I want to like shrink that. I respect your time. I don't want to do like these hour and 40-minute things. Like, let's just condense it down to 40 minutes. I think that's a respectable amount. So style of videos changing, upload schedule will be more consistent, and the focus more on story. Anything that we do from there. And then, of course, the Saturday stream will be fun. Be a nice little change up for the community. So if you guys have any ideas, please let me know in the comment section. Not just based on games, but if you have any strategy ideas, something that you've seen other creators do that's worked for them, then please let me know. I'm open to it. So looking forward to 2025, man, and I'm excited to get the changes underway, and I'll chat at you guys later. Leave a like on the vid if you like it, and I will see you guys in the next one. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. As always, peace.